everybody. Today's video is on the jazz waltz. I do 3 different patterns of jazz waltz, and they're all based on things that I had heard Elvin Jones play in the past. Now, of course, I'm not Elvin. Nobody is. But I'll do my best to demonstrate 3 different jazz waltz styles and explain a couple things that helped me get good at playing a couple of those patterns. All 3 of the patterns will incorporate the exact same ride cymbal pattern, and that pattern goes like this. All of the patterns that I'll play are 2-bar phrases. The first pattern has some tom notes on the 2nd and 3rd partial of the triplets in the 2nd and 3rd beat of the 2nd measure. So the triplet, triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. But that didn't really seem to be the thing that hung me up. The tougher thing for me was to get the cross stick or rim click clean when coming back from the tom in the first measure leading into the 2nd measure. There's some rim clicks in there that are tough to get clean when going back and forth between the rim and the tom. You'll see what I mean. The next pattern also incorporated a similar thing with the 2nd and 3rd partial on the 3rd beat of the triplet, 3 triplet. Mostly played on the tom, but I try to also break it up between the high tom and the floor tom so that it gave a little bit of variation. But also, once again, it didn't seem to be the trickiest part. On this one, it seemed that the feet were the trickiest part. So to try to make it really flow well, I had to practice this bass, drum, and hi-hat pattern first to kind of get things flowing really well. Check this out. Now I'll add the hands on top of that. This 3rd pattern is something that I think is really similar to what Elvin played in parts of Juju by Wayne Shorter. And there were a couple things that were tricky about it. The first one is that on the third partial of the first beat in both measures, he plays the hi-hat with the left foot. So 1, let, 2, let, 3. 1, let, 2, let, 3. And that took a little working out. So first I'll play that for you. The second thing that was a little bit tricky was that the entire second measure is basically a linear pattern. And all of that lands on the downbeat 1 of the first measure of the pattern, with a right foot and a right hand together. But everything in the second measure of the pattern is linear. So I'll demonstrate that also. Now I'll put it all together. These jazz waltzes are really awesome. I love playing all of them, and I had a lot of fun doing this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you liked it and subscribe to the channel. I'm always trying to put out content that will help me and help you. If I'm helping you, I'm helping me, and vice versa. Have a great day.